Reba McEntire's love of music started early. Born on March 28, 1955, in McAlester, Oklahoma, she was the third of four children in a family deeply involved in rodeo culture. Her father, a champion steer roper, and her mother, Jacine, who once dreamed of being a singer, instilled a strong work ethic and musical foundation in their children. Reba's first singing experience was in a first-grade Christmas program, and soon she performed with her siblings as the Singing McEntire Trio. Those early family performances taught her harmony, stage presence, and perseverance, skills that would shape her legendary career in country music. Childhood on the ranch, life on the McEntire Ranch in Oklahoma was far from easy. The family started in a tiny 3-room house without indoor plumbing or a phone until Reba was in 5th grade. By age 6, she was helping round up cattle, and by 7, she worked long days alongside her siblings. The ranch spanned 7,000 acres and included timber, a rock quarry, and even natural gas deposits. Despite the physical labor, Reba cherished the musical moments her mother shared with the children during long drives to rodeos. These experiences combined discipline with creativity, laying the groundwork for Reba's drive and resilience. Formation of the Singing McEntires. In 9th grade, Reba, her brother Paik, and sister Susie formed the Singing McEntires, performing everything from country to pop hits. Their first performance at a 4-H talent show won first place and drew attention for their unique sound. One of their songs, The Ballad of John McEntire, was a tribute to their grandfather, and only 1,000 copies were produced, making it a rare collector's item today. Reba also gained individual recognition singing the national anthem at rodeos. Her voice caught the attention of country singer Red Steagall, setting the stage for her move to Nashville. Moving to Nashville. In March 1975, Reba and her mother packed up and left Oklahoma for Nashville, Tennessee, leaving behind their father and other siblings. They drove in a modest car with everything they owned, relying on Red Steagall's guidance to navigate the music industry. Life in Nashville was challenging. They stayed in small apartments, worked odd jobs, and spent long hours waiting in record label offices. Jacine provided emotional and practical support, keeping Reba focused on auditions and songwriting. The sacrifices were immense, but their determination paid off when Reba signed her first record deal with Mercury Records in November 1975, marking the start of her professional career. Early career struggles. Reba's debut single, I Don't Want to Be a One-Night Stand, 1976, failed to chart, and her first album in 1977 reached only number 88 on the country charts. Even her highest charting single, Sweet Dreams, peaked at number 19. Financial struggles were constant. Reba performed at small clubs for as little as $50 a night and often borrowed money from family. Record label pressures also challenged her as Mercury Records pushed for a pop-influenced sound that clashed with Reba's country roots. Despite the setbacks, she continued recording, performing, and writing songs, determined to make her mark on the industry. Artistic conflicts. Throughout the early 1980s, Reba faced artistic challenges. Mercury Records encouraged a polished, pop-oriented sound, culminating in the 1981 album Heart to Heart. Reba felt it strayed too far from her authentic country style, and fans responded tepidly, with the album peaking at number 42. By 1982, the lack of major hits and ongoing financial pressure pushed her toward quitting music entirely and returning to Oklahoma. Her 6th album, Behind the Scene, failed to generate significant success. After 8 years in Nashville with limited recognition, Reba and Mercury parted ways in 1983, leaving her at a crossroads, unsure of the next step in her career. Breakthrough with Can't Even Get the Blues. Reba's breakthrough came on January 8, 1983, with the song Can't Even Get the Blues. Originally intended for another singer, Jackie Ward, Reba insisted on recording it herself. Her producer, Jerry Kennedy, doubted the song suited her voice, but Reba persisted. When it reached number 1, she was on a broken-down tour bus, overwhelmed with emotion. This achievement transformed her career, proving her instincts were correct. The success reinvigorated her confidence and set the stage for a string of hits in the coming years. Reba's determination in this moment reflected her refusal to compromise her artistic vision. Advocating for women and artists. Reba has been a vocal advocate for women in country music. In 2010, at age 54, she became the first woman over 50 to debut an album at #1 on the country charts. In 2015, she criticized country radio for ignoring older female artists, calling out the lack of representation for voices like Trisha Yearwood and Martina McBride. Her advocacy led the Country Music Association to create a mentorship program for women, and Reba became the first mentor in 2018. Her public criticism of male-dominated award lineups also sparked conversations about gender equality in the industry, showing her commitment to progress. Public feuds and industry challenges. Throughout her career, Reba has engaged in several public feuds. In the 1990s, she criticized Garth Brooks for using flashy stage effects, preferring music-focused performances. Cameras captured her rolling her eyes when Brooks won an award over her, making headlines. In 2008, she upset Dolly Parton by covering 9 to 5 without permission, and in 2015, she called out a radio consultant who made a sexist remark about women in country music. Reba's willingness to speak out challenged industry norms and amplified the conversation about fairness and respect for female artists. Personal sacrifices and family. Behind Reba's public success, personal sacrifices were constant. Her mother gave up her own singing dreams to support Reba, and Reba's early years in Nashville involved financial hardship, long hours, and uncertainty. Even after achieving fame, she navigated the pressures of divorce, business management, and personal struggles. Yet she remained grounded in her family values, often sharing the lessons she learned on the McEntire Ranch with her children and proteges. This dedication to family and authenticity shaped both her personal life and professional ethos, making her story as much about resilience as about talent. Legacy in country music. Reba McEntire's journey from Oklahoma ranch girl to country music icon is defined by perseverance, talent, and courage. She broke barriers for women, stood up against industry sexism, and remained true to her musical roots. Her story demonstrates that success is rarely instantaneous, often requiring years of struggle, risk, and determination. Today, Reba's influence extends beyond music, inspiring younger artists and audiences alike. Her voice, advocacy, and resilience ensure that her legacy will endure, proving that staying authentic and persistent can transform talent into lasting cultural impact.